Hello YouTube, Adventures with Dale here. Today we're going to unbox a metal detector I bought. I used one back in December or January, something like that. They claim it works. Got a really good deal on it, and it's just like three others that I have. So let's open her up and see what we got. Goodness, never seen that before, but probably kept it safe. Must be the rods. It said in the listing that one of the rods is damaged, but it could be glued or something. I'm really not concerned about that because I do have three other of these same machines. They are White's DFX E series machines. I got, when they were brand new 12-15 years ago, they were about $1,100 a piece. I mean, they're quite pricey. So nowadays, buttons still work on that. This would go to the coil. Seems to be functioning properly. This right here is what holds the coil. Bushing's good. Everything looks good there. Mercy. It's like I'm pulling out a batch of snakes. Holy smokes. Alright. This would be the controller. Looks like I got it wrapped really good. Just like Christmas. You know, actually I bought this before Christmas. But they said it was heavily used, but in working condition. So, let's see here. I do have a little bit of paint missing. A lot of times the first thing that goes bad on these is you got these plastic hold down clamps on the battery cover. And they seem to be functioning properly. I don't know if we can see inside there or not. And you can see way back in the back, you see two prongs hanging down. That is the contacts that the battery touches. Everything looks relatively clear and clean, like it didn't sit in water. Maybe a little bit of corrosion. You can see how delicate these things are. There's computer boards everywhere in them. Screens not scratched. This is the part that they said was bad. You can see that they got zip ties on it. That's the part that goes in and locks. Probably somebody over tightened it and stripped the threads. Not a big deal. We can make that work for sure. Anyways, let me get the mess cleaned up and I'll be right back with you and have it all set out. Okay, finally got that mess cleaned up. So here's the coil. It comes with a standard 9-inch coil, and this one here actually has a coil cover on it. I personally never used them before. I mean, you can see right there. I mean, that just keeps you from scratching and denting it on stones and rocks and things like that. It most likely is glued on there. I'm not going to try to pry on it too much. And this battery box here You can see there's no battery corrosion in there like it would set, you know, if it had sat for years with batteries in it. So that looks good. So I just happen to have one sitting over here that it's got good batteries in it. I think we're going to plug this in right here and kind of run it through the motions a little bit and see what it does. So I'll be right back. Okay, now we're going to put the battery in this, and it's got to go. There's grooves. I don't know if you can really see that real good, but there's grooves in here. And there's a couple of spots on this battery. It goes in just like that right there. Okay, and that trap door shuts and the plastic tabs lock her in place. So now, the magic question, will it start? Yes, beautiful. It does start 12.1 volts. It's really good. And you can kind of see presets. Menu. I usually like to go to menu. And preset programs, enter. And you can see at the top coins. So we're going to hit enter on that. And then, of course, you got to raise a loop to ground balance. So we're just going to hit enter twice. Everything, yeah, it didn't ground balance because you can hear the fuzz in the background. But anyways, sounds like it's working good. I just happen to have a coin or two over here. It says 25 cents, but it's actually a 50-cent piece. But nevertheless, we dig it. See how it chimes up there? Okay. Now, if it was just like take my jackknife here. It says that was a quarter, but see how it plus 11. You can hear how it's kind of sporadic. Just having a hard time determining exactly what it is. Plus 10. So it'd be trash, which would be foil, or a ring. Some rings could probably be made out of this kind of steel. So. Alright, we're going to power it up again. And try a penny and nickel and a dime and see what happens. Let's see here. Presets. Enter. Coins. Enter. Ground balance. Enter. Another ground balance. Yeah, it's going to make that noise. Whoops, because we're not even on the... Yeah, it's picking up the head. Alright, here's the actual quarter. Yep. It says $1 on the quarter. You can see how high I am. About 6 inches. Okay, here's a nickel. See, comes up plus 22. Yep, 5 cents. And on the screen. I know that screen's hard to see on camera, but it actually comes up pretty good. Alright, let's try a dime. Yep, 10 cents. 10 cents or 1 cent right there. Now a penny. Yeah, a 1 penny or a bottle cap. Bottle caps will fool you every time. Just, you gotta dig them just to find out. Alright, now let's try Another 50-cent piece here. Actually, let's try silver dollar and see what happens. Well, it's not actual silver. This is a 72, so let's see here. Oh yeah, right there, $1. So yes, it's working. It's working perfectly. Other than that one clamp, that is actually no big deal. So I think it was well worth it. $1,100 machine. Well, not $1,100 nowadays, but you know, one that brand new like this right now. Well, White's is out of business, so one that's still in the box and never been used, I'd say it's probably still worth $500. So getting this one for $125, I think is a steal. I mean, you can't buy a really cheap one for that brand new. So I think we did good. So I mean, this thing has got a VDI scale on it. You know, if you don't know what the you know, it tells you what the numbers could read. You know, the silver, gold, $5 gold, nickel, foil, 05, iron, 00. Large iron -90. It'll go to -90. This thing's in the way, but yeah, -90. But and it even tells you how to turn it on and off. And on the back side, it'll tell you how to reverse display, all sorts of stuff. I did notice that it's missing one of these pedestals, but it's just like sticky tape on there. I mean, I'm sure that's what's holding that one on there. But other than this part right here, this is a perfect functioning metal detector. So I think we did good. I think we did really good. You know, for the wear that it's got on it, I was a little concerned that maybe it got wet or something like that, but it's working good. So, and I'm sure you probably all noticed the stuff on the back of the table. I got into I'm just now learning how to build rings, a lot of quarters and stuff like that. And these are all the dies and stuff that I have for them. But, I mean that there's a quarter that I made, and I got a bag of 50-cent pieces here somewhere. This is actually one that I made off a penny. I'm still in the learning process, so I mean that one I stretched it too much and I broke it. I mean, I know the camera's not focusing on that, but anyways, I hope you liked the video, and like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.